You guys, I don't know what I did to my camera. I was like in my car and I was trying to car vlog. Like, look, if I start moving, it's like it does something really weird. I don't know what I did. It's like I was in my car and I was trying to car vlog and it's like it's all really, really grainy and it shows like it's just horrible, you guys. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't car vlog anymore? What? I mean, seriously, that's my life, is about car vlogging. And I'm getting ready to go pick up Tanya because we have a little commitment that we do every Tuesday night. And I was like, I can't, and Alex is going out to dinner with a girlfriend for her birthday. And I was like, I cannot believe this is my life. I can't car vlog anymore. And so I called Charles Gross because Charles Gross fixes everything for me. And so anyway, Charles Gross tried to help me. And the setting that he told me to put it on, I liked this thumbnail for my video, which if you guys have already watched it, is called The Fame. And I have a feeling that people are not going to like that I put the fame of it all. The fame. I was going to put Fame Monster. Oh my God, that would have been so cute. Maybe I should save that and call it Fame Monster. Damn it, why didn't I do that? And I already deleted the picture. So anyway, where's my phone? That would be so cute. Anyway. Do you guys like the Fame or Fame Monster? I like Fame Monster better. Okay, so I'm gonna change it. Now, if you guys are already watching this video, and I hope you've watched yesterday's video or it'll all be ruined for you. But anyway, oh my God, that's so cute. I didn't even think about that. Peter, you're so smart. Anyway, I just want to show you that I got my 2 new magazines. Oh my God, I got the National Examiner about Ellen's tragic health crisis. It also has What's True and What's False, Hollywood's Most Scandalous Rumors. And then I got the Globe because it has Michael Jackson's first grandchild on there, and it says on here, who's having the baby? I'm so excited to find out. I don't even know. It's either Blanket, Paris, or Prince. Blanket looks like he's about 12, so I don't know that it's Blanket. But I'm gonna do videos on these, and let me just tell you, it's day 1. I haven't talked really much about my diet, but I've done really, really well on my diet. And so let me tell you, I went to the grocery store and I bought grape tomatoes. You guys know I'm obsessed with grape tomatoes. And then I told you, like, I'm trying to kind of ease into this a little bit. So I've talked about these on here before, these Greek olive with hummus snack bites. And somebody came for me in the comment section and were like, those are per serving, so each one is 2 per, no, you're wrong. I stood there in the grocery store and I read it. Serving size is 1 container. So this entire container is 1 serving size. Each serving is 370 calories. So this whole thing is 370 calories. I got 2 of them, so that is, I don't know, what is that? Minus 30, minus 30, so it's like 800 minus 60, so it's 740. I told you guys I'm not good with math. 740? Yeah, 740 calories. Plus these tomatoes, and I drank a shit ton of water all day today. Total fat is 16 grams. That's not good. But, you know, sugars and all that kind of stuff in here is pretty low. So, I mean, fiber, 2%, that's not great. But anyway, I mean, it is what it is for my first day of my diet. I think that's pretty good. I'm doing calorie counting. So that's what I do. I use it my Fitness Pal, and I do the calorie counting on there. So I just wanted to say that. And yeah, and I think that's about all I have to say. I just want to say this right now about something. If you didn't understand in my response video, I'm trying to stay out of all of this negativity and drama on YouTube. I will still continue to poke fun at people. I like doing it. It's funny. If people can't take a joke, I apologize in advance. I'm not going to stop my gig, okay? I'm not going to stop that. But when it gets to the point of threatening people and damaging people, and I'm saying publicly damaging and threatening people, it gets to a point where I want no part of that. That's not who I am as a person. I've said on here a million times, if people have issues with things that I've said, contact me personally. I will make a public apology and talk about it on my video. That is not my gig to drag anybody, but I also want no part of it. So, you know, I'm getting like involved in a lot of these tweets and videos where people are lumping me together with a group that I don't feel part of. So, I mean, for me, my gig is, you know, Charles Gross. I love Charles. We talk every day. He gives me lots of advice on my channel and on videos, and I always run things by him. And if he gives me 3 little crying emojis, I know that my video is probably cute. Like maybe, you know, he loved the sex video. So I was really happy. He was like, oh my God, that sex video was so funny. We talk about each other's videos, and we just talk about the passion of creating content on YouTube and making people laugh and having a better day. And that's what I'm about. When it gets to the point where you take to camera and you threaten somebody and say, I will destroy you, I don't want any part of that. I don't want that person around me. I don't want any kind of negativity with that. I think it's, I think it's career damaging. I think it's personally damaging, and I think it's really seriously negative. So listen, I won't be making any videos about that. I don't have any response to that. What's going on with all of that? I don't feel part of it. I have purposely disconnected from all of that. So for me, I like to be around the Shane Dawsons and the Charlies, the Shane Dawsons and the Charles Grosses and those kinds of people, the Colleen Ballingers, you know, who have been so nice and so friendly. Trisha Paytas, you know, who I know people are going to say in the past, she was a troll and she did all this kind of stuff. And when we've talked, she's owned it and said, yeah, I was back in the day, but that's not who I am today. And a lot of people don't like her content. I understand that. I find her to be very, very funny. But to me, I love hanging out with people that are positive and are putting positive energy out there into the world. It's why I endorse a lot of smaller channels like Camden Kilby and, you know, what's the Tanner kid? Tanner, I can't think of his name, but I've linked him below in a channel before. I mean, they're putting out positive content. It's why I love to watch people like Tyler Oakley and Joy Graceffa. To me, I want positivity in my life. I want no negativity. I have unsubscribed from channels that are negative or bring me negativity in my life. I just don't want any part of it. I just, you know, I don't really feel one way or another about it. It wouldn't be what I would recommend somebody to do. I think that at some point, if you know, YouTube is your career or what you want to do, it'll help you build very fast. But eventually over time, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna take a nosedive. I don't really believe, like I said in my video that day, and somebody said in my video, they're like, yeah, I'm sure you're being torn apart on YouTube is comparable to Anne Frank being in the concentration camps. I was not comparing my existence to Anne Frank's by any means. What I was saying was, in learning life lessons from Anne Frank, what I truly do believe of all of these people, drama channels, gossip channels, any of them, is that they are truly good people at heart. I really, really believe that. I feel like if you sat any one of them down and talked to them, the response that you would get is that they're like, hey, listen, I'm just defending my friend who I really love and care about, or I'm really standing behind something that I believe in. I don't believe that their intention is really to make somebody miserable, or to hurt somebody, or to help somebody possibly, I don't know, suicide or something. I mean, it's very dangerous, some of the things that are being said right now, and I want no part of it whatsoever. Charles and I were actually just talking about it because we do ask each other, like, do you care if I include this in the video and things like that? And he said, I was talking about the yada, 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 and I kind of said, you know, you and I were talking about that. Are you fine with that? And I was like, yeah, because I think it's negative. I don't want any part of it. My mother used to believe in the condo that I'm sitting in right now, do not bring negativity in my house. It's bad juju, it's bad vibes, and I think whether you believe in all of that or not, like I believe if I'm hanging out with negative people, the reality is I'm gonna be more negative into the world. If I'm hanging around positive people that are creative and passionate about what they do, I'm going to, in return, be more passionate, more creative, more compassionate, more kind, more loving. I would choose to be that way and hang out with more passionate, kind, wouldn't you? I mean, life's too short to be that ugly and negative. I would rather be happy. I don't know. I just would. And I would rather watch happier content. So, that being said, I'm going to read these magazines. But I have to wait now. I can't find out which grandchild Michael Jackson's going to have. So, you're going to have to wait too. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you back in a little bit. Hey, you guys. It's me. And I'm back for another daily vlog. And I was outside taking the dogs outside. It's actually almost like 4 o'clock for me to start my daily vlog. But I was taking the dogs outside, and you guys, do you see the trees up here? I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but it's like all these leaves are falling, and it is like the coolest thing in the entire world. And so I started this practice like years ago where I keep gratitude lists on a daily basis, and I write down like the smallest things like ever in the world, you know, like seeing a bunny rabbit, or like a really good cup of coffee, or just something hilarious. And like today, totally, these leaves, like I wish you could see it how it was going. It's like the wind is kind of like blowing a little bit. It is like a perfect November day in Indianapolis, and like the leaves were blowing a little bit. It was absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. I'm like waiting. I'm like, sometimes you just have to pause in life, you know? Just pause and enjoy it. Do you hear that? Do you hear the like branches? Isn't it the coolest thing in the whole world? So cool. Hi! It's me again. Who wants to come up here? PB wants to come up here. And I am working on my videos. Okay, you guys, the weirdest thing is that yesterday when I did my diet thing, I literally had 36 subscribers when I talked about my other channel called My So-Called Healthy Life. And literally, over in less than 12 hours, like, I know this isn't a lot of people to a lot of people, but to me it was kind of a big deal. I got like 200 and some subscribers, you guys. Listen, okay, so here's the deal. Get all your friends going. If I can get that channel up to 1,000 subscribers, I will document daily, very short videos, like 3 minutes daily, my weight loss journey, and I will also talk on there about like the foods that I'm eating and like the diet tricks that I've learned and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to have that channel separate, because I think like then that way if people are wanting to do that, they can do that. But it'll be very short videos. It won't be 20-minute videos or 40-minute videos. It'll be like 3 minutes of me at the gym. Can you even imagine me at the gym? So sexy. But anyway, but I wanted to show you something and talking about that, because so many people comment on the bottles of water that I drank, because I always drank Voss in my videos. Do you guys remember those shake things for your arms? This is like, you don't even have to buy that shake thing for $30. Just get a Voss bottle. But anyway, so many people comment on my bottles of water. So let me just show you what I just cleaned out of my car. Are you ready? Boo Radley and Tucker. They're all playing on the floor. Look at this. Hi. And so it's so funny because, oh, my waters are falling. You guys are probably feeling the effects of that. But anyway, so many people are like, that's expensive that you're spending all that money on water. We have a water filter in our house, and I just refill these up. And I know that they say not to do that you're not supposed to refill plastic containers, but I do. And if that's the most unhealthy thing I do in a day, well, I think I'm doing okay. But like for me, a bottle of Voss water is like $2 or $3 for this. And I can probably go through this, and I'm not lying, like 20 minutes. I drink so much water a day. But I will say that one of the things I'm trying to do on my diet thing is drink no pop, at least for like the next 30 days, and just drink water and coffee. So yeah, so that's the thing I'm doing. And like, did you ever see the article about the woman that drank like I think she drank, it was either like a gallon or a quart a day? I should Google it right now. But anyway, she drank like a gallon of water a day, and like it took away the lines in her face. It made her less depressed, and she lost 20 pounds. That's all she changed in her diet, was just doing that. So like the power of water, you guys, I mean, they've said it for years and years and years, and I believe it's true too. So anyway, but these would be like the little tricks I'm telling you on my weight loss channel. So if you guys want to see that, go to my weight loss channel. It's on my, you can go to my channel here. It's linked. It's also linked below. My So-Called Healthy Life. And we'll see what happens. And if I get, because like right now there's no videos, although there are videos, they're just privatized. They're secret videos. Secret videos, secret spy videos. But if you go to it, and I get 1,000 subscribers, the moment I get 1,000 subscribers, I will start putting up videos on there. I don't know why 1,000, just because then I'm YouTube famous if I have 1,000 subscribers. I mean, not really, right? But anyway, so, and then today I'm just making some videos for tomorrow, because like that really helps me in how the videos are already made. Like today's videos I already have today, so like I'm posting them up here in a little bit. I always wanted to be a cheerleader, but I couldn't be. So anyway, because back in the day we didn't have boy cheerleaders. So anyway, but today there's boy cheerleaders, and they're always so cute. Anyway, like when you guys go to like college football games, do you see like they're called cheer guards, like at college football games? Fine. Anyway. All right. I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back. Listen, I wanted to show you guys something that's so funny. You're like, this is like one of your sit-down videos. No, actually, I'm getting ready to film a video for tomorrow, which is today when you're watching it. And I just did my booktube video. And so I wanted, something caught my eye as I was walking out of the house. No, it wasn't my coffee that I almost left behind. But, so you guys know I'm obsessed with hats, okay? Which I was just thinking about, it's really interesting because like when I was in high school, I never wore hats. I always did my hair. And like ever since like after I got out of college, I've like been obsessed with hats, and especially trucker hats. I love trucker hats. I haven't done my hair today, so it looks kind of like I did it though, doesn't it? Listen, don't hate, okay? Because if you do, you're irrelevant. Hatred and negativity is irrelevant, all right? I want no part of it. So anyway, But people ask me all the time, they're like, is this an Uber hat? Is this a Pokemon hat? Is it a power button hat? It is an Ultra Music Festival hat. I have an orange one too, okay? And I love it so much. And it's literally like the most comfortable trucker hat in the world. If you guys know of really great trucker hats, and I don't mean just plain ones, but like from different brands or whatever, and you really like them, link it below, comment below, and let me know what they are, because I'm always looking for a good trucker hat. Feel free to send it to my P.O. box, my PO box, which is in my About section. I thought I smelled something. I was like, is that poop? Like, do I smell dog poop somewhere? Pee-pee. Did you poop? He said outside where I'm supposed to because I'm a good boy. But anyway, I thought I'm going to show you what I just ran into. So if you watched my video yesterday, or was it from earlier? It was yesterday. Okay. My husband bought me this hat, okay, when he was in Miami. Which I love flat bills, you guys, but seriously, like, look. What up? I look so bad with them like that, okay? I mean, seriously, who am I trying to be? But I do love a flat bill hat backwards, okay? And if I ever get a trucker hat or a baseball hat, I always curve it down. And in fact, what I do is I put a rubber band around it overnight and leave it, and then it gets like perfectly where it's not like this. And you'll see I do have a hat that's like that in a second. It will very much remind you of Zach Garcia from The Adventures of Zach and Bee, even though my hat is like 10 years old. But anyway, God, yeah, it is like 10 years old. Anyway, so I like them a little bit more curved like this. So if I have a flat bill hat, I always wear it backwards. But anyway, I love this restaurant in Miami so much called Doji's. It's a Venezuelan restaurant. The last time we were there, they had these. So Alex brought me this. It says, I eat arepas, which is, arepas is a Venezuelan meal, which I love. His mom makes all the time. But last time I was there, they had one hat up, and I was like, oh my God, I want that hat so bad, right? She's like, it's our last one. But let me just tell you, it's a trucker hat. I was so excited, you guys, look, okay? And it says, I eat arepas. How cute is that hat? I used to wear it all the time on my BookTube channel, but I don't wear it anymore. So when Alex went down to Doji's, I was like, you need to, and see, there's the Venezuelan flag and a little heart. I said, you need to get me another hat. So he did. But when I was walking, now, do you see how similar they are? Pretty similar, right? Like if you were gonna get somebody a gift, wouldn't you get them a different gift? So when I was walking out of the house today, let me just show you the hat that Alex bought for himself. Look at this. Okay, first of all, floral, which you know I love floral designs on anything masculine. And then it's VZLA, Venezuela. How cute is that fucking hat? Seriously, dude? Like, I need this hat so bad. So this hat right here, she gonna be an equal opportunity hat. We're gonna share her. Okay, so anyway, I thought, I'm just gonna grab, I literally, you guys, I have, hats galore, okay? Hats all day long. But I wanted to show you some of my hats I wear the most of. And some of them don't even look good on me right now, because the thing is, the heavier I am, hats don't look very good on me. Have you ever noticed that? Like, when I'm thinner, like, hats look real. One of my hats I have not worn in literally 2 years because I've gained so much weight. But when I'm under 200, baby! Can't come for me in this hat, but then people truly will call me the hillbilly homophobe. Watch when I put the hat on. But anyway, so you guys know I love my dad hats, right? I love my dad hats so much. I'm gonna sell them as merchandise when I get around to setting up my merchandise shop. So do you guys like that hat on me? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Not on my likes. I want to get this to a quadrillion likes. So anyway, there's that hat. We'll just put that right there. Will she stay? Everything's a she. And then you guys, I am obsessed with Patagonia trucker hats. Like obsessed, okay? See, they don't fit me right anymore, and I think it's because I gained weight. But I used to always wear, if you look back on my Instagram, like I have them in blue, red. See, it doesn't fit me right, you guys. It's because I'm so fat. It's like my face looks so fat. But when I'm thin, they look cute. But I wore this at Ultra. It's like the pyramid of hats up here. Anyway, and then I wore this one at Ultra the year before. And this is like one of my all-time favorite hats. I actually got this in Miami at Urban Outfitters, which I was really surprised. But isn't that such a cute hat? Look at that. That is such a cute hat. So see, I love Patagonia hats, but they just don't fit me right anymore. So everybody's been wanting to know about my John Deere trucker hat. Okay, you guys, let me just show you how worn this thing is. I mean, it smells so bad. I mean, it is so, like, wet. I mean, it's, like, kind of gross, okay? It's, like, it is truly kind of damp, you guys. I have worn this hat, seriously. I used to put it in my back pocket like this, okay? I have worn this hat. Back in the day, every picture you see of me, literally every picture, I'm in this hat, okay? I love this hat so much. I have not worn this hat in 2 years because I look so fat in this hat, but here's the picture, babe. What's up, dude? What's up? Hillbilly homophobe, redneck redneck gay. He's redneck gay all day. He likes to go shopping, but he likes to ride his tractor too. BB's like, what? What is that? Anyway, can you imagine that this does look cuter when it's like no beard? And just go back and look at my pictures on my Instagram. So I love that hat. Let me just tell you, I lost it at Pride Day one day. And somebody returned it to a bar and they called me and I was like, oh my God, I got my hat back. So I went through this period where all I did was buy John Deere trucker hats, okay? Seriously, look how cute that is. But like they don't fit me as right anymore because my head's too fat and big. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys all those hats and see what you thought. If you know of any good hats or you want to send me a hat, I'll wear it. I love hats all day long. So anyway, the pyramid of hats. Wait a second. The pyramid of hats. The leaning tower of hats. Anyway, I love you guys. Look who's home.
Hi.
Everybody tell him how much I missed him. I told him I cried at the end of the video. He said, you cried? Because I missed you so bad. And then last night he had a meeting. A PR meeting. And then tonight he had a birthday party. My husband is so, like, has so many things he has to do all the time.
I know, and then I have, like, work tomorrow.
You have to work tomorrow? I have to work all day tomorrow.
I have to work all day tomorrow. And then I work all day Friday.
What'd you guys have for dinner tonight?
We have a, like, Mexican bar.
Are you going to Chicago this weekend? Do you know yet?
Yeah, it's complicated, but yes.
Guess what it is then? It's PP and Peter's bachelor weekend. When
you were supposed to come with me.
I have to work on Saturday. I can't get out of it. I have to work too. When are you leaving?
Probably Friday night. So, because like class starts at 8.
And then you're coming back when?
Never.
Okay, so I was telling Alex about Babe TV and how I ran into Babe at the gas station. And they go to the same restaurant as we do, that Cafe Patache, which is like our favorite. So he tweeted me out tonight. Oh my God. And he said, yeah, we're going to have to make that happen and go have brunch together, which would be really fun. But
like brunch like with the baby also?
He's like 4. He's like Litos' age. He's super cute. He has his own YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, his name's CJ. Anyway, he's super cute.
College fund.
They're such a neat couple. I love them so much. But anyway, so hey, Gabe. Hey, Babe. Can you say hi to Gabe and Babe?
Hi.
You'll love Gabe. I'm telling you right now, she is laid gorgeous. She looks like Gabby Love. Anyway, but I was watching their newest video, and they're like in LA in a hotel, and they're, this is the newest video of theirs that I've seen. But anyway, and they're like, it's called like He Cuts Me Off or something like that. And I was thinking about us and how you always say that I cut you off.
I don't say you cut me off. Your fans said you cut me off.
My fans? I don't have fans.
Okay.
I have just people that watch my videos. PP, why do you always have to be in the middle of the lovemaking? PP, guess what this weekend is? It's PP and Peter's bachelor weekend again. What does that mean, PP? This is not a good look for me. I also noticed that about her video too. She like hands in the camera. She's like, you're going to have to like hold the camera because this is not a good angle for me.
When are you?
I was like, Alex would never do that. What's that one? Do you remember that Vine, that girl? And she's like, do you remember that Vine that was so funny? And she was like, oh Lord, no. Look at my hairdo. Hairdo is from hell.
When are you going to start wearing the hat I got you?
I showed it actually earlier in this today. I showed all of my hats and I showed your Venezuela hat too that I love. But can I just...
Well, I didn't ask when you showed it or if you're going to show it. I asked when are you going to start wearing it.
I wore it all day yesterday.
Okay.
It's all in my vlog if you looked at my vlog, which you don't.
I don't. Because that's work.
Because you're not a fan.
I'm not.
He's not a fan. Why can't you treat me like everybody else? Because I'm not one of your fans. We sat here one night. He had never seen Mommy Dearest. Do you remember that? We watched Mommy Dearest like from beginning to end. Such a great movie.
We didn't finish it though.
Oh, we didn't finish it. That's right. But no, Alex does say that he's always like, can you just let me talk and stop cutting me off? Do you know what Karina Kaboom said in her video about me? About us? She said that we need to just worry about our marriage because all we do is argue all the time.
And she can worry about her lack of marriage and try to find herself one.
Nobody would know if Karina Kaboom was married or not because I don't know.
Well, we would marry that. Look, I have a dental office that I work at. I have a beauty salon that I work at. We can give you some pointers, baby. Let's work on that skin.
It's not even about that. It's just that she's such a, she's just not a very nice person inside.
It's okay. Ugly people get married too.
That's a true story. No. But she said we argue all the time. And I said on here, I said, listen.
I think it's funny that
I'm going to show the ins and outs. So if you guys can't handle Alex and I arguing sometimes, it probably isn't the channel for you. Because you know what? We're a regular couple.
If she says that we argue all the time, then I'm going to have to file a restraining order because I didn't know that she was watching our house and the entire time that I wasn't even here or I'm here.
God, that would be a real reality show, wouldn't it? If somebody was watching our house all the time. Guess who I was talking about?
Well, that's what we out all the time. We work too.
Guess who I talked to my vlog about last night?
You talked
Let's
about...
see if he remembers who this person is. Norma. Do you remember who Norma is?
Yeah, the lady that fell and she was in a coma and we don't... Such a bad nervous that we never really, even noticed.
Do you remember the night that she was like, can you guys hear me? And you were like, when the electricity went out and you were like, God, imagine if she can hear us now, what she really hears. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. She truly did drive till she was 95, didn't she, or 99? Do you remember that? She would drive every day.
Mm-hmm. She drove into a stone in the
Oh, she did. That's what she drove into, that corner stone. That's so funny.
And then she saw me coming, and then she just goes, "Sorry."
There's this woman that lives in our neighborhood. Should I say her name? Her first name. She is okay. So do you guys have those? I told them before that we live in these old people's neighborhood, right?
I'm the youngest person here.
Alex is truly hands down the youngest person here,
and I'm 32.
Followed by me. Okay. The people are 80. See, this camera is intoxicating as far as a mirror, don't you think?
Well, no, it's I'm empty. I refill.
Maybe you could talk on my channel one time about having Botox, but I could too. But I haven't had Botox in forever, and you've had Botox. Speaking of which, I talked to my dad today. And I talked to my dad today, and my stepmom got a new knee, and she's doing much better. And my dad told me to tell you hi, and he wants to see us soon.
Okay.
So anyway, so what was I going to tell about? You interrupted me.
With what? How?
Aren't I so pretty? Anyway, I don't know. What were we talking about? Fighting.
Your penis.
We were talking about...
Which I haven't seen in 6 days.
I'm such a good person with nicknames. I need to come up with a nickname for Karina Kaboom. Anyway.
You can just call her the nail lady because she has that
stupid nail lady.
Stupid wall of fucking nail polish that she probably doesn't even use. Or just sitting there for decoration.
In my opinion.
I honestly don't even know who she is what she said before. I just watch one video because I started to figure out which video she talked about you. Then I'm this is too dumb.
But we fight all the time, so. Anyway, so yeah, Norma. I was talking about something to do with Norma. About how she
can hear us do it?
She could hear us do it through the door, the window. To the wall. What was that song back in the day?
The Lil Jon song?
Yeah, how'd that song go?
To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drops down your balls. Oh, this bitch is grown.
Do you know who you need to watch? You need to watch He Flawless. Kenneth at He Flawless. He is hilarious. You would absolutely love him. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Do you remember? Okay, so we used to watch Vines back in the day. I love the Vine. I guess Vine is over now, they're saying. But I loved Vine so much. Do you remember that girl? She was so funny. And she would be she would do the Christmas song. She'd be like, oh my God, is it too early for Christmas songs? And then she would sing she was when you walk into a room and the sound that comes over and she would.
I'm going to look it up right now. If Vine's still.
But see if you can find one because it's so funny. But what was the song? What was the one where she was in the car with her girlfriend and she was okay, I'm going to take a selfie. And she takes this picture like this. And she's and her friend's oh no, that's not a good one. She goes, I'm posting it anyway. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I do remember it. I guess it's still there.
So what's her name? Do you know?
I don't.
See if you can find videos of hers. Do you guys know that song? I always think, okay, Boo Radley bites at himself constantly, and I looked, and he has no bugs.
That Zachary Piona, he was funny too.
I love him. He's so funny. Zachary Piona, do you know who he is? I should reach out to him since he's a Viner star. I love him so. Is that a good one of his?
I don't know.
Why can't? But anyway, Boo Radley. This is the most boringest vlog in the entire world. We're watching.
Hey, you want to go to brunch? It's getting pretty late. Wake up. Hey, you want to go to...
he has a YouTube channel.
All of these Viners have YouTube channels.
He's the one I like, Cody Co.
Viners. Where is that girl? She was so funny. Is he gay?
No, he's straight.
He looks gay. That's what Green and Kaboom said. I can spot him like a picnic basket. He's as gay as a...
Elizabeth.
Oh my God.
Jakovenko.
Elizabeth
You want to
Jakovenko.
know when a girl's her prettiest? When she's wearing a smile. And Louis Vuitton. You want to know
Show one of her better ones. Oh my God, the puppets too were so good. Awkward puppets. Is Vine really over, you guys? Is Vine dead?
It's right here.
So apparently it's not dead, but like, are people just not popular on it anymore?
Oh my God, this is my favorite Vine right here. Are you guys ready? This is why.
Show it.
This is why.
What the fuck?
Oh, that is so bad. Alex taught our nephew Litos to say bad words because he didn't understand English at the time. Now he speaks English. I hope he doesn't remember that. Why did you show that on my channel? I'm going to lose 1,000 subscribers. They're going to be like, oh, Alex, it's so bad.
Well, it's going to generate more comments, good or bad.
Do you know who my favorite is? That boy, that Vine boy. He's on Instagram, and he does like... PP is like so like staring right at me. Can you guys even see it? He's like looking right at me. But my favorite is that guy. What's his name? That kid that does like... what's her name that wears the turbans? I can't think of her name. He does... She does the Tyra Banks. That's not funny. Why didn't you just go to that girl's and see all her ones that she has?
Because I'm pretty sure that she has a lot of them posted since 2014.
Oh, this is a good one. Here, show it. Show it.
Okay, you ready to take a really cute picture of me laughing? Did you take it? It hurts. Okay, you ready to take a really cute picture of me laughing?
She's funny.
Okay. You should have just gone to her channel and found a...
Do you understand that, like, it's not like...
Oh my God, we're arguing. Karina Kaboom's going to have a heart attack.
It's not like in order of what Peter Monn likes. It's in order of what she's posted throughout the years.
Let me ask you a question really quick. Even though I'm, like, said I would never talk about her again, but here I've talked about her last... So in her most recent video, because I do watch her videos...
Are you telling me what I think about...
No, I want to see what you think about this.
Right.
So you know Trisha Paytas, that I love, right? Mm-hmm. Trisha Paytas' boyfriend.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Did you buy your Ultra ticket yet?
Oh, yeah. Trisha Paytas, she told my husband that you and Sean were going to go to Ultra.
Yeah, did you guys buy your Ultra tickets yet? Because I am not going to have to deal with him all by myself.
Okay, so anyway. So let me just tell you this, okay? So... Karina Kaboom has made countless videos. One called My Friend Stepanka, or whatever, Stephanie Nicole, or whoever she is, exposes Trisha Paytas' gay lover. She said, okay, she does this whole video about how she has proof that Sean Vanderwill is gay. She talked about it in like 3 or 4 videos. And then tonight, Karina Kaboom had the nerve to get on video and say, I would rather die than out a gay man. Karina? When's that death gonna happen? Because you just said you'd rather die than out a gay man. You did it. And as a member of the gay community, I think it's nasty and trashy that you would even say that or do that. So anyway, there's another one of hers. Show it.
Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. And also, don't let Kelly talk to me because she's a bitch. Dear Jesus, thank you.
I do kind of think Karina Kaboom is so funny, though. She gets so worked up. I love seeing people get so worked up. It's like one of my favorite things back in the day was watching people have like emotional like breakdowns on Facebook, and then they would like this one girl that we knew. Do you remember that girl? She don't say her name on camera, but do you remember?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about.
She had this emotional breakdown. She was dating this guy, and like they had a fight out at a bar, drunk, and then she posted all this stuff about how he's like looking through all these vines. It's so funny, and then she posted all this shit about how he gave her herpes and all this kind of stuff, and that he beat women. I mean, it was horrible stuff she accused him of. And then
the God, yeah,
I screenshotted all of it for my burn book. And then the next day, she took it all down, and they were back together in a relationship. I was like, so this dude that gave you herpes and beat the shit out of you, you're back together with him in a relationship.
Can I get some Skittles, some dips, Reese's Pieces? Some dips.
Wait, but that's just like part of it. Her face is unreal. She's like, my favorite person ever. Oh, where is the other one? Of course I don't have it. She goes, damn, he got money when he asked for like a large popcorn.
This is okay. So last night I said this is what we do. We lay in bed and look at Vines and Snapchats.
God, why don't I get
Honey,
the second one?
Would you marry me again if you knew that our life was going to be this exciting?
No.
Why not? Would you marry me again for the presents? We got really good wedding presents.
But I guess I don't even necessarily. I just have to get married to someone to get the wedding presents.
PB, this is what.
Slow down. Grab the wall. Wiggle like you're trying to make your legs fall off.
Listen, if Karina Kabin wants to come for our relationship again, she needs to come for a PP because PP is the problem right here, as you can obviously see. And listen, nobody's coming for PP in my comment section. You know why? Because everybody loves PP the flying chihuahua. Nobody's coming for it. Are they, PP? Okay, you guys, it's the end of the night. This light looks like my beard is like goes right there and then it's out. I didn't vlog a whole lot today, but I was glad that I got to have Alex on a little bit of it. And PP and Boo Radley kissing his dad's cheek. I saw that when I was watching it back, which I thought was kind of cute. Anyway, it's been kind of a laid back night. It's been talking on the phone, and yeah, just haven't really done a whole lot. My diet went very, very well today, so I'm very proud of that. Day one. And I work all day tomorrow, so by the time that you are seeing this video, I will have just gotten off of work, probably. Thank you, Lord. And, yeah, and so that's about that. I was kind of upset, like, a couple weeks ago when I found out Alex was going to Chicago, because I was like, you're going to be gone 2 weekends in a row, and then he was like, made it so that I could come this weekend, like, booked the hotel room and everything so I could come. And now I can't come because I have to work on Saturday, which I already talked about, which is fine. And so we were talking about it when I got off camera, and he was like, babe, can you please drive up Saturday? It would be so much fun for you. We could go out and all this kind of stuff. And so now I've got to figure out if I want to drive up there on Saturday. It's like 3 hours from Indianapolis to Chicago, which doesn't sound like a lot, but to drive up from 3 o'clock means I'll get into Chicago at 6 or 7 to then come back home the next day. I'm like, I don't know that I really want to do that to board the dogs. I'm such a dog person. You guys are such my kids. I love them so much. Do you guys love your dogs like just as much as you love kids? I know that's kind of like a trite thing to say that everybody says, but like I really do love my dogs so much. Like, I mean, they are totally, totally like my kids. I love them. I love them. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah. It was so funny because I was trying to do like a thumbnail with Alex, and so we were trying to take pictures with the phone, and like after we had just done that thing with that girl who she does this Vine where she's with her friend, and she's like, her friend is like, oh, I don't like that one. She's like, oh no, I look good, I'm gonna post it anyway. And it was so funny because we took like 5 pictures, and every single one of them Alex was like, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. I was like, just get over it. And the last one he was like, okay, I like that one, I look good in it. I was like, I look horrible in that one. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna, I mean, but I have to do a thumbnail now because I've started doing thumbnails. So like if I don't do thumbnails, then I mean it's just like thumbnail loser city. Anyway, how to make the perfect thumbnail. That's what I should call this video, shouldn't I? So funny. Sometimes I just think funny things. This is such a pretty street that I'm driving on right now. All the houses are set way back. It's gorgeous. I love this street. Anyway, so yeah, and that's my exciting life. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to go to Chicago. He's leaving late on Friday night. Like, he's not even leaving here until like 10 o'clock at night, which means it gets there at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then he would like go to sleep and then like get up on Saturday morning and then like go to this convention all day long. And so it's not even going to be like really that exciting of a weekend for me. And then if I stay here, then you know, it's B&B, there's Bachelor Weekend. That's getting really old, isn't it? I gotta come up with a new one. So anyway, I love to write little songs so much. Yep. I used to be able to do this sound. It was like, my mom would call it the creaky Halloween door. I loved it so much. People always comment, they're like, you love everything so much. I do. I mean, like, I love everything so much. Life is short to not love everything so much. You should put love. What's that song by the Beatles? All we need is love. Dun, 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 dun. All we need is love. My phone's going off. Who's texting me or calling me? Anybody? Nobody. I mean, who would call me at 2 o'clock in the morning? I was like, I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm getting a good night's sleep. I'm going to bed, and I'm going to feel rested tomorrow. So, I don't have to get up till 10 or 11. So, it's 2 o'clock. If I get in bed by 2:30, I sleep till 10:30. That's 8 hours. It's a good night's sleep, right? Yeah. So, anyway, that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. All right, you guys. I hope you had a wonderful day. What are 5 things that you're grateful for? List them off right now after you're reading this video. I'll do mine right now. My 5 things of gratitude today that happened to me in my life today. Let's see. I got to hang out with my friend Tanya. I got to meet with one of my favorite clients. Let's see what else. Oh, that wonderful, those leaves falling at the beginning of the day. That was so gorgeous outside. I got to hang out with Alex and talk to him in bed. That was so much fun. We had such a good time. That was 4. What else happened today that was wonderful? I got to read for a while today. I got to talk to some of my friends, like Charles Gross and some of my other friends. And let's see what else. I stuck to my diet. That's 7. I'm at 7. So if you can't come up with 5, then you need to figure it out. What else? I'm going to bed early. That's 8. It was nice all day today. That's 9. It was like 70 degrees outside. I still got to wear shorts. And 10, I got to talk to my dad. So that was 10. 10 gratitudes that I had today. 10 things I was grateful for. Gratitudes. What are your 10 gratitudes for the day? So there's my 10 things I'm grateful for. So when you turn off this video, sit down, and before you do anything else, say, okay, these are the 5 things I'm grateful for today that happened in my day. Yeah. All right. I love you guys. Bye.